Hey, what is going on, comic community? Welcome back to Comic Talk. It's new comic book day with King Midas, your boy Vaughn. Welcome to twitch.tv/therecanbeonlyvaughn. We're live as we do every Wednesday. We got some books to show you guys. I got our new comic book LCS books. We have some pickups from the shop that we've won with Whatnot giveaways. And then we also have a few books sporadically, as we've said in the last couple videos, that keep trickling in. So I can't wait to show you what we've been picking up. And let's start off with a new comic book day. So as always, we're going to start with our reprints here. Second printings. We have Amazing Spider-Man 900, issue 6 of this volume. Second print there. Edge of Spider-Verse, second print. I'm sure the print run for these are going to be super low, so I look out and probably hold on to some of those. Next up, we have a Peach Momoko Demon Wars Iron Samurai second print. Judgment Day issue 1 getting a second print. I guess people were buying these because you only get second prints if people are buying the books, right? Or ordering the books. Spider-Punk issue number 5. This is like an alternate universe Venom that has its first appearance here, so it might show up into the Spider-Verse. So that's Spider Speculation. Recommendation from me, taking the cue out of Bruce and Stephanie there. Issue 23 of Iron Man. You kind of see Doom in the background there. It's really dark, but it's still Alex Ross. Looks awesome. Almost akin to that Lobo variant for Green Lantern 53 or 63. I think it's 53, where he has all the rings on his hand. Couldn't find issue A for this, but Captain Marvel 41 there. The Beyond Amazing Spider-Man variant. This one I think is going to be like the most ridiculous comic of the week. It's a slow week this week. So we got Sergeant Werewolf from Black Caravan. I think this one is it should be an interesting read. It looks kind of fun. Wonder Woman 791. One of that and Batman are like the only DC books I really keep up with. Midnight Suns number 1, some David Nakayama love. Of course, Midnight Suns drops in December, so if you're going to be checking out that game, it plays just like XCOM. Be on the lookout for it. Death Dealer issue number 5. Release the Kraken. And last but not least, to round off the week, Daredevil issue number 3, the Chichetto cover there. That looks sick. It's awesome. Okay, first up, we're going to go with a Whatnot purchase. I actually only got 2 books from her. This is from Princess of Comic Gains. I won a giveaway that was a bundle, so we got issue 2 of the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man from 1990 and issue number 3, and that's a newsstand, so that's kind of cool to have. Anything Todd McFarlane is something worth picking up. What is this over here? We're gonna move this on top. Yes, we're fine there. And then I picked this up from her as well. Spider-Verse number 3. This is a Phil Noto Time 1 in 25 variant. Secret Wars Spider-Verse 2015. And then the creme de la creme from Miss Princess here was this Adam Hughes Mighty Thor 700 graded. Unfortunately, there's like a break. Some of the plastic is encased in here, so that kind of sucks and takes away from the ambiance of the book. But it's still Adam Hughes. It's a 9.6. You guys can see it. Did you see that little like speck that's in there? It really takes away from how like awesome this book is. But look at Hela just like stepping, like ruler of hell, queen of hell. Just like, this domain is all mine. It's fantastic. Raw, it's like a $150 book raw. In the 9.6, I'm not sure what it is. In the 9.8, I think it's around $250 to $300. But it's Adam Hughes. That doesn't matter to me. Every single Adam Hughes book will be owned at some point in time. Happy to add it to the collection. Next up, Facebook buy here. This stuff was like really discounted, so we jumped on it. It was a claim sale. You just gotta be first, right? So we picked up this Werewolf by Night issue 1 variant, Jeffrey Varegi, 1 in 25. First appearance of Jake Owens, is that his name? The new Werewolf by Night. So we might see him in the Gail Garcia Bernal Halloween special. I think it's gonna be Jake and not Jack Russell. Next up, Avengers 56. These are the John Tyler Christopher negative variants. So this one is of Scarlet Witch. Negative variant is absolutely fantastic. We actually picked up one of these already, but for the price of getting these two together, it was a no-brainer. And this one is yeah. Next up for 15 bucks, what a steal here. X-Men issue number 4, first appearance of Omega Red. It's still a $50 book, so pay attention to that if you see it in dollar bins, because you can probably find it in some dollar bins, y'all. And then last but not least, this has been one of my grails, along with that Adam Hughes Hella book. But this is an old Dave Stevens drawing from 1989, a Dark Horse book. This is Cheval Noir issue number 7. We got that pulp, good girl action there. There's a little bit of foxing on the side there, but we got this book for 20 bucks, and it goes way more than that, even with the foxing. Very provocative, very sexy cover there, and it's Dave Stevens. Dave Stevens, you know, Adam Hughes took all his inspiration from Dave Stevens, creator of Rocketeer. Look for his stuff out there if you can. Next up, I want to show you guys a really cool concept from a great Instagrammer, Jimmy Jam's Garage Sales. He does these cool comic book drafts. It's almost like playing fantasy sports, but with comic books. It's a neat, amazing concept, and people really get into it. I didn't really think this draft was going to take forever, but it took quite a while to get through 10 rounds with 12 people. However, it's a really neat concept to really showcase round by round, just like fantasy sports. All the best players get picked in the first 2 rounds, and then you trickle down. So you have really big books in the beginning rounds, and then once you get to round 10, you're just like, oh, well, maybe we'll just pick this or that. However, along with that, he was throwing in wild cards each round. So once a round started, he would throw in another book, and then that would just like lead into more chaos and making everyone change their picks. Unfortunately, the one book that I wanted didn't come my way, but we did pick up some awesome things. So we're gonna go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess there's 11 rounds because I have 11 books. No. Actually, he threw one in for free was what it was, because he knows that I'm into the street level heroes. So I never picked this Marvel Knights number 1. That's what it was. So there were 10. So the last round, I didn't really know what to pick here. So Khazar the Savage, it was a number 1 issue. Why not? Premiere issue. Adam Hughes, Catwoman in round 9. So I was, it was a snake draft. I was the 3rd pick. So I got to pick 3rd. And consequently, that means I picked 8th in the next round, right? So it was 3-8, 3-8, 3-8. Everything that I've written down in the notebook, the like top 3 choices, except for Khazar, I got everything that I could have grabbed, which was pretty cool. Next round down, Moongrove the Over Dinosaur, issue number 4. We have a Jake Scott Campbell Gwen Stacy variant there. Next up, Fried Pie exclusive variant for Domino, issue number 1. Nick Fury's Howling Commandos. This is my 2nd copy of this book. Hopefully, because Elsa Bloodstone is on it, it will pop something. This one's really neat. It has some value here. Spider-Man Miles Morales issue 6. This is the first appearance of Starling, but this is the Battle Lines variant with Mysterio. It's about a $30 book there. As a video game person, we definitely had to pick this up. Blood Rain Raw 2, issue number 1. Pretty cool to see. We have a hard to find variant here of Howard the Duck. This was in the 2nd round. Glad to have this by Dustin Wynn. We had to pick it up. Dustin Wynn's one of my favorite artists in my top 10 for sure. And last but not least, the cream of the crop here. Had to pick this one in the 1st round with the 3rd choice. Somebody picked the Warriors, which was like really interesting that they picked that over this. But this is Caliber Presents issue number 15. Really interesting book here. It previews the final issue, as you can see at the bottom, The Crow number 5. What's interesting about this is that The Crow issue 5 was never published. So the only publication in print is in this book. which is why it has some value. It's an indie book, hard to find. It's about a 992 condition as well, which is phenomenal. So shout out to Jimmy Jams again, guys. You got to check out his Instagram. He does unique, amazing sales, and he always has great mystery bags to pick up. Last but not least, we are going to showcase some of the slabs that were received at the shop. So the first one up was we got from Points, because we were able to just use points and get some free slabs. So the first one up is this Dawn 1/2 from 1995. So this book right here, the 1/2 with Wizard, you basically got the coupon in the books and you sent them in and they would send you these comics. So there was like 6 different books to choose from. None of them really worth it. So I just decided to take this one home, because I like Joseph Michael Linzer. He's great. Next up, 2 Adam Hughes books. One of them CGC and one of them CBCS. I was able to get a discount on these books too, 20% off. So I really didn't pay much of anything for these. Power Girl, issue number 1, 9.8. This is my second copy of this, but to have it slab now, it's pretty cool. Iconic cover. We all love us some Power Girl. 2 more to show, and then one of these books is like one of my ultimate grails that we picked up today. We have a and they're both CBCS. So the first one up is another Hughes book, 9.8, Tomb Raider 44, essentially free for this one. It was about, only had to pay like $15 for it. And for a slab book, I mean, that just covers it already, right? It's like $40 a slab of book. And I'm gonna show you guys the back. I don't think you guys can get the advertisement on what this is here, because it's a Marvel book. Excuse me. But this is one of the biggest grails I'm ever gonna have, and it wasn't gonna stay in the store long. I had to take it, and I got 20% off on it, so I essentially got $125 off of it. Werewolf by Night 32, the first appearance of Moon Knight in a 2.5 off-white to white pages, but it's Moon Knight. Oh my god, I can't believe they had this book. I had to buy it. Mike's everywhere. I'm like losing my mind. I finally own it, and this isn't going anywhere unless we get a condition upgrade, of course, but I'm just happy to own it. I don't care what condition it's in. I don't care that it's a CBCS. I think it looks slick. It's in a great case, and there you go, guys. How fucking fun is that? That is incredible. I just blown away. We're getting a lot of great books. The Dave Stevens stuff, the Adam Hughes things, crazy, hard to find indie books like Caliber Presents 15. It's just an incredible time to be a fan. Like, I'm finding all these great deals, and I want to take advantage of them. So hope you guys liked the video this week. Make sure to do all the cool, awesome, amazing social media things, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, bag and boredom.